Hey guys, StinaRose here, and welcome back to another episode from the Welsknight Patron Server. We are here in, well, you might not recognize this place. Between clips, I have been working on some more farms, and this has needed to be done for a while, and I finally finished it today. And now, in the basement of our castle, we have a villager wheat farm. So this guy has been, basically put into service. And I'm pretty pleased with how this turned out. So let's we're here in the room that has the cows. I have not done the ceiling yet. We also have a couple bats hanging around, like literally hanging around. There should be two of them. I'm not sure where the other guy went, but we have two bats hanging around here, our cow room, and now we have this villager farm, and he's actually been doing a really good job. I just made this up today, and yeah, we've already got almost 2.5 stacks over on this side, and about the same over on this side. So this thing it's going well. He's doing the job that he's supposed to be doing, and I'm glad, because that means that I don't have to have that wheat farm, that manual wheat farm out by the villager breeder, and I'm kind of glad to get rid of that. It's been sitting there looking kind of ugly and nasty, and it's gone now. I also brought down the smelters that Typhonus made up for me, and I brought them down here so that they were closer to my storage room. I thought that made sense. More than likely anything that I'm going to be smelting, I'm going to want it to go into storage or come from storage. So this allows me to smelt close to my storage and yeah, have everything that I need. So since the furnace array, or whatever you want to call it, is compact, I was able to do a little bit of decorating above, and I think that it looks pretty good. Fits nicely into that space. Have the other one right over here, and again it fits nicely into the space. So that's what's going on here. I do have some ideas of other farm type things to put in this wall and the wall over there. Have not done those yet. I also have an idea for 2 smaller farms to put into this wall. One here on this side and one here on this side. So those are things that are in my mind to do. Haven't completed them yet. There's always more to do here. Never seem to quite finish. Yeah, never seem to quite be finished with what we're working on. So it's kind of exciting. It's kind of fun to see how things are working and going, but this is not where I'm planning to work today, but I wanted to start here to show you what's going on. And I think we're going to head out now to the project area, because I wanted to get something done that has needed to be done for a while. Okay, there's a lot around here that needs to be done, but yeah, there's no end to the projects that I have planned, and it just doesn't seem like I can find all the time that I need to do them. This is not my cat. This is not my cat. See, I cannot control this cat. I'm clicking on it. This is not my cat. Graceful Abandon, who you can see right there, she left her cat to guard my castle while I was away for a couple of days. Halloween has come and gone. We had this trick-or-treat dispenser here at the castle. A few people took advantage of it, not as many as I had hoped, but that's okay. We had some nice things in here: emeralds, rose bushes. We had some fun things: Eye of Newt, Twig of Yew, Vampire Fang, toadstools. So, you know, just some fun things. Not as many people took advantage like I thought they would, but again, I live out in the middle of nowhere. So you have to be pretty determined if you're going to take advantage of my, of my trick-or-treat. I wanted to show you this. Graceful Abandon and I have gone on an adventure together. We went to the jungle. I've got now one of each parrot. I also bought a complete set of discs so we can have a parrot jam party. Yeah, not going to happen right now though, because I've got work I want to get done. As you can see, I took out the wheat field. We also have some more cats. Just brought them over here to sit underneath the mushrooms so they don't get struck by lightning. We've got some more of the Siamese and some orange tabbies. Still looking to get a black cat of my own. Haven't been able to find one of those yet, but maybe soon. Maybe soon. Okay, back to what I was doing. We were going to be working today in, not the nether, but we're going to go through the nether to get there. A while ago, Obs helped me set up a triple spawner area. So this is an area where I can go and get my spider drops. We also have a zombie spawner there, so it's 2 cave spider spawners and a zombie spawner. And in we go through the nether. Okay. I have taken down the shield around the main nether portal because I realized that it was going to get, well, the thickness of it was going to be cluttered in here. And I decided instead to have all of the portals be the same size. Now I did set up a second portal, and this goes to the triple spawn room, and that is where we are headed today. So let's go on through. Okay. This is our triple spawner room. This is where I came and I put Obs' head. And this is the room I want to work on today. I would like to turn this room into, well, something a lot more fun. Obs' head will stay, I think. I'm pretty sure he'll stay because right in behind Obs' head, let me see, can you see it from here? Yes, right in behind Obs' head is the zombie spawner. So now you know what goes on inside of Obs' brain. He's got zombies in his brain. And here we have the spider spawner. There's one over this way and then one back that way. So we've got the 3 spawners. This is the killing area. And yeah, speaking of zombies, there they come. But this area needs to be dressed up. Right now it's looking kind of bad. Truth be told, it looks terrible. So I want to dress it up, and I think for this story, well, for this area, we're going to go with a story. And the story that we're going to go with for this area is not necessarily a fairy tale. I thought it would be fun to dedicate this area of the base to Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet, who sat on her tuffet, who got frightened away by a spider because of the spiders. So let me get working on this, and I will see you guys in just a little bit. And we are back. Guys, I really love the way that this room has turned out. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It was a lot of fun to put this room together. Sometimes I just stared at the walls, not knowing quite what to do next, but I think overall this turned out really, really well. Keeping with the, green outdoor theme. I love the way that these trees look in here. And of course, when I got finished, I realized I needed to add the cobwebs because, this is the spider spawner. We should have the cobwebs everywhere. If you come over here, I have this little stool. Here's the curds and whey. And we have this book. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. So there we have it. We have Little Miss Muffet, and this is her. This room is dedicated to her with the huge ob's head. I'm not quite sure how the ob's head fits with that, but yeah, that's staying. It's staying. So over here, I added some chests, and in these chests I've got gold armor, leather armor, chain armor. This is tools, a pointy stick. Yeah, that's a leftover from something. And then over here is just more blank chests for collecting things. I'm not sure why that was down. The spider spawner funnels its drops down here. I also put the zombie drops in. That's why we have carrots and potatoes and iron. The gold is from different pigmen that I've killed along the way. Not sure how the bones got in there, but that's okay. But anyway, guys, I really love the way that this room turned out. Yeah. Spawner room is done. It's nice to get that off my list. I also have 2 other projects that I want to show you. So let me head that way, and I will show you some other things that I have been up to. I have been doing some builds for hire, and one of the builds for hire that I've done is for Typhonus. So here we are in Ty's Towers. This is the same building that we have our apartment in. We are on floor 6. Ty lives on the 9th floor. So this is Ty's apartment. And he asked us if we would, oh, he's done a little bit of decorating, nice. He asked us if we would come in and do a little bit of work on his balcony. So we came, and this is what we put together for Ty. He wanted a nice relaxing place to have out here. So using stone slabs and quartz, we made him a couple of couches and tables and chairs. I thought the books worked very well for Ty. I like the brightness of the color scheme here, kind of pulling from what he did inside. I noticed that he used a lot of cyan on his interior, so that's what we brought to the exterior. And I think it turned out really well, and he was pleased with it. And yeah, so this is another build for hire that I did. Just a kind of a simple, short project. Kind of nice to have that finished. But there's another big project that I did as a build for hire, and I want to take you to show you that just now. See you in a minute. All right, we are here at the site of our next big project, and this was a huge project. This is the South Tunnel. Candy Bear and Graceful Abandon, and I think a few others worked really hard to get this tunnel finished. So good job, guys. It's nice not to have all the netherrack around anymore. But this is to the cenotaph. Now, for my viewers who are not Canadian, this word cenotaph may not mean anything to you. A cenotaph is a memorial. So we would consider this like a World War I and World War II memorial. And this last weekend was Remembrance Day here in Canada. In the US, they call it Veterans Day. I'm not sure what they call it in other places around the world, but one of the things that we do here in Canada is we go to the cenotaph, the memorial, and remember the fallen soldiers. So Spymaster wanted to make a cenotaph, a war memorial here on the server to honor the fallen soldiers and the veterans. And so that is what he did. He made a monument. Did a great job, and we'll go look at that in a little bit. But time crunch, he really wanted help making another tunnel to that monument. So that is where he hired me, what he hired me to do. And honestly, I did give him quite a discount on the price of this project, because it is kind of a community project, and I'm not in this building thing necessarily to make the diamonds. Diamonds are nice, but for this one, I felt it very appropriate to lower the price on what I would normally charge for something like this, especially since if we dug down right here, it's a lava lake. I spent a lot of time hanging over the edge of what I was building with lava below me and gas trying to kill me. So it was a bit of a dangerous thing, but it got accomplished. And this is the design that we came up with. Spymaster's design for his memorial is very modern, basically I used the same color palette that he did and just made it into a tunnel. So this tunnel it's a long tunnel. We've got these windows here with the poppies in them, very appropriate for remembering the lost soldiers, the ones who have died in battle. And yeah, so this is our tunnel, and it is quite a long tunnel. You can see we had to either dig this whole area out, the part that was embedded in the netherrack, and the rest of it, like I said, we hung over the edge of lava pits, and it was scary, but I didn't die, and I'm really quite happy with that. I didn't die, and that makes me super excited and super glad, because you know me and the Nether, we don't exactly get along together very well, and it made me very happy that I was able to finish this project without dying, and yeah. So maybe the problem is doing circles in the Nether, because yeah, seems like doing circles in the Nether is more dangerous. Maybe not. You can hear the ghasts. It is open Nether out there all around, and it's kind of a bit terrifying. But I'm glad that this is done. So we come in here, and we're coming into the end room. Yeah, it just opens up into this big space, and then here's the portal. Now this portal, you're going to see, is kind of going to look like what's on the other side. Now I hope it's daytime out here, because I know that it's not the best lit up. Oh, hello, Pigman. All right, so here we are at Spymaster's Memorial. We've got the graves of the fallen soldiers. Here is the gateway. When we were talking about designs, he really wanted the gateway to be replicated in the Nether. So that was pretty cool. And then Angel of Light came through, and he created these custom trees. So it looks absolutely amazing. Love this thing hanging over the edge here. And we've got the War Memorial. So yes, lest we forget, it looks like Spymaster went around and he added different wars and the numbers of of soldiers who were lost in those wars and come up here to the main memorial. And we have in Flanders Fields. In Flanders Fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Field. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders Fields. I think Spy did a great job on this memorial. And all I can say is, we will remember. On that note, I think I'm going to end the video here. And I look forward to hearing your comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.